Feature Friday.
The freshest. Yeah, okay, so the first one, wrong button. The first one has been incredibly requested.
And it's new,
actually,
right?
from a while ago.
No, but I mean new to us.
Yeah, this is actually posted June this year. They posted this year, so it's been heavily requested. You guys have been wanting us to check it out. This is Big Mama and their Killing Voice.
Big Mama.
Yeah, first time for us, I think.
Yeah, first time. That's always lovely.
I love that.
There's a lot of artists from South Korea, that we're yet to discover.
I totally agree.
And I certainly think, another idea for a podcast would be that. But yeah, Big Mama, excited. Go on.
Big Mama. Apparently, this is like power vocals written all over it. So, have a look. 안녕하세요. That's all I know.
안녕하세요 여러분.
Yes.
너무 오래간만입니다. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
빅마마입니다.
Big Mama입니다.
신연아고요.
김유나.
네, 안녕하세요. 이지영입니다. 신나게 놀아봅시다.
안녕하세요 이영현입니다.
Those layers on a belt like that. Sometimes I have a problem when bands decide to do this. But put that again, that's fucking elite, dude.
That's amazing. I have to tell you something. This is definitely something I didn't expect.
That's next level shit, dude.
That's 10 times better than anything you ever told me, people. And let's be honest, you were very adamant about this one. You were like,
well, we trust you guys. This is why we put it on the
"Please
podcast.
watch it." And I'm like, sure. But this is on another level. They're on a league of their own, vocally speaking.
I think, arguably speaking, just quality of vocals live, I think they might be the best R&B group. This is going to sound fucking crazy to say. Live, I think we've had in the last 20 years.
I think it's kicking
That's
ass.
fucking insane, dude.
Absolutely freaking nuts.
You don't really see that, in groups, like R&B groups, from the 2000s. This quality.
I think it comes from the high level of understanding of musicality, because everything they're doing here is incredibly complicated. Nothing is easy. None of the choices, not even from the choice of production standpoint, was easy, right? Like the song itself has already, it's got a lot of like musical layers happening. So their vocals are just as exquisite. So they really match up the level of production from a sound standpoint. Actually, it doesn't even match. It goes far beyond it. It's something wild.
I'm sure a lot of people know, but if you didn't, this is like top notch.
I want to talk to them. I want to know what the hell
Said
is
everyone
up.
ever.
Like, I mean, definitely.
Go on, let's keep going.
I want to know more about them.
Because I do know it's quite a lengthy performance, but hopefully the more we listen, the more perhaps we'll get to know
I'm
hints of it.
downloading that track, Breakaway. Huh?
There's fireworks outside.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Is it because Bonfire Night's coming?
Oh, I thought it was not tonight, though, is it? It's November, it's like 5th of November.
5th, yeah. Yeah, but it's interesting though that in here so far, what I've heard so far, you're hearing 3 altos and 1 mezzo. Mm-hmm. So you don't have a soprano belter, which is very unusual for this style of singing, especially given the reputation of being a belter. Usually you want a soprano who belts, right? But this is the choice. Obviously, it fits the name as well. All very, very full voices. Big Mama, I suppose. I understand where it all comes from.
Yeah, mature, motherly, resonant.
No, I think it's
voice.
It doesn't. I don't think it comes from that. I think it comes from the texture of vocalization. So it's more about like the darkness and soulfulness that the vocals provide, rather than the matured sound. I think it comes more from the soulfulness and how grounded and how fat of a sound it is. So that's what's so enticing about having altos be belters. It becomes really thick as a very full sound. I think that's where it comes from, rather than the maturity aspect of it. Could be a play on words, could be both aspects, I don't know.
I think so is heavily related to maturity, vocally speaking. Like, because usually it's used in such like, lyrically and also it's utilized to describe stories which require some sense of like introspection and what would you call it, like resemblance of what could have been and what was.
Okay.
And then that, I mean, just look at the voices, like the most popular voices, even nowadays in commercial R&B, that still seems to be the case, where it's like there must be a sense of like matureness to their voices. I mean, I don't know, I could be wrong, but that's what I sense here anyways.
It's brilliant though, whatever it is. Right? So you need as much anchoring as you can get. So she was pinnacle it. And obviously everybody's got their own techniques, they've got their own thing rolling for themselves, but yeah, if you want to learn how to anchor, this is it.
She's certainly, there's certainly lots of personalities at play as well. It's very interesting that because they obviously, I'd imagine some of a lot of the popular songs would be ballads. I mean, I'm sure this is like a hit of all the biggest hits they've done.
This is what usually happens in the Killing Voice. They take all the biggest tracks that they've ever done and they mash them up together.
But it's incredible how many of them, I think it's been already 3 that are R&B. Soul. It's fucking insane, and it's like, it's true R&B at its core. Like, it's amazing.
So good. It's so well done, though. Like,
truly,
I don't think I have ever heard something at this quality from this genre in the last 5 years in this environment.
Well, as a group, no, at the 15. I'd say 15. I wouldn't even say 5. I'd say 15. Who else at that level of 4 vocalists like
I
that?
can't think, but I really can't. My brain is a bit muddled up, so I don't know.
Females, like, I mean, we've heard, I guess, males like
male groups though.
I guess, well, they're not really a group, but they like to do joints. They're like Budakel, they do.
Oh yeah.
They're around that same, they're around that same quality. But like a group that was proper, like set out to be a group, a female group. Can't name you one.
No,
I can't name you one because the ones that were very popular, unfortunately, they didn't seem to have this pedigree of singing.
Like life in this environment.
No. They I'm not. I love TLC. I love what are the other Pussycat Dolls and all these ladies, these groups that were very popular, but nowhere near close.
No,
and this environment, it wouldn't have happened.
As a whole group, yeah. No,
and it's the same, like the Backstreet Boys. They were good singers. They weren't terrible singers, but in this is a different pedigree of singing, truly, and that's fine. Like, it doesn't matter.
It's true.
But it
doesn't make any less.
It's not to knock on them. Their success is their success, and
absolutely.
a lot to learn from them too. But this is a completely different set of skills that these women have been able to garner.
They're literally the 1%.
Yeah,
no joke.
A tour on a concert.
Oh my god!
I wonder if they really brought out like a metal section. It wouldn't surprise me if they did, and they had. The drummer must have been a class act himself. I mean, it's just funk, R&B. You know what I mean?
It's just good times. It's freaking power ballads and like have a good time.
And this is the period of where I think some of the best drummers were at their peak. This is 2003 to 2006. So I wonder who their drummer was. It wouldn't surprise me if it's someone I would know. Go on.
It's absolutely insane.
That's
this
mental.
is so
what music,
good.
mate.
It is insane, man. And I love the layer vocals. Their vocals, they sound like a freaking soul choir. And it's only 4 of them. Well, actually 3 when they're singing choruses,
swallowing a
right?
record, mate. That's what it sounds like.
They really do eat CDs, and I haven't heard their CDs.
Yeah.
That's the mad part.
I do wonder, given the timing, right? They decided to do this all June 2021.
I think they must have dropped something.
So like an anniversary, perhaps they did drop something new.
Usually at the end of the Killing Verse is like the newest tracks, or the track that they're promoting at the moment.
Something spazzed. I don't know. I think we're fine.
Okay. I hope so.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
You want to check?
We're fine. I can see from here.
I'm like, her freaking larynx goes like, it's like it really like goes all the way back. It's madness. I know. Just pay attention to her larynx over here.
Dingo's fucking mixing and engineering.
It's just
sound engineering. Oh my god! It's just the level of this, the whole thing, the whole production, the whole composition, the songs.
So good.
Jesus Christ.
So fruitful juxtaposed techniques here. Look at that. It's just so nice and individualistically perfect to their own.
I think it's probably fair to emphasize that.
Just look at that, people. Look at that beautiful posture from both of them. Wow. Nice. Different types of anchoring,
You might want to explain why it's different.
Okay, so in in this particular
Oh, I
case,
pressed the wrong one.
I
Melon.
stupid me. I'm so sorry. Haha. Well, let's talk. Let's wait until I fix my mistake. Well, Efra's fixing my mistake. It's just my fingers are fat. Okay, they're tiny buttons. My fingers are fat. You don't fit in tiny buttons. He fixed it.
I think I could slowly see where it was moving.
Thank you, brother. I
That's
appreciate
stress.
that. So yeah,
Don't
just,
do it again.
I will try. What you're seeing here is two completely sets of anchoring. Especially here is more of a textbook technique in this case over here, because you're seeing proper back and neck anchoring. So you're leaning back, you're creating this type of feel. So it's creating a lot of grounding in the chest. So it makes you really, really resonant. Also creating the back of the head to lift. So it lets your soft palate lift really easily. So this position up back here, it's anchoring all of these muscles and it's allowing the tummy muscles to be super and completely relaxed. So you can really be as free as you could possibly be and allow the notes to be clean and clear on the belt. In this case over here, in this case over here, what you're seeing is an anchoring that it's more towards finding comfort, not so much about the physical anchoring to take away the pressure from the larynx. In here, you're actually putting a lot of pressure on the larynx without constricting, so that you can lift even higher. So she's on a really lifted, tilted position. So her larynx are actually non-existent at this point. They're so far up, so they're really lifted. So what she's doing here, she's trying to actually anchor a little bit to further that stretch of the larynx, and then you can physically see how her body tilts also to one side, because she's really wanting to find that further reach in that belt. Compared to this one, which is a more full fold belt, requires more physical energy. So it's really beautiful to see how juxtaposed the two of techniques can be used.
I was just gonna say, it's probably fair to emphasize as well, like the reason why they're very physical singers, but given the difficulty of what they do.
Yeah.
Hence why it's actually so demanding, not only energy-wise, and also, I guess, mentally, it's very demanding pieces.
Well,
but
and
physically, that's the reason why they're sweating buckets.
And to be completely fair, though, there is not easy to sing 20 minutes straight, 21 minutes straight.
That intensity.
Yeah,
no.
in this type of vocal setting, it's beautifully spread around. Like the energy is nicely spread around, and the line distribution is really nicely done, so nobody's actually killing themselves, but it requires a lot of physical energy, given the demand and the level of the song.
Not easy what they're doing.
Not
by
at all.
any stretch of the imagination.
No, you're correct.
That was exhausting to perform, I'd
That was
imagine.
exhausting to watch.
It's
I was
truly...
at the edge of my seat because it's such a demanding medley. Wow.
It's like I don't know, watching like a really stressful scene of a movie, but
yeah.
you're highly entertained, and it's obviously you're immersed, and
Yeah.
it's lovely. It's just the level at which they operate. Oh, mate. I think the best example to describe it, I mean, I don't even know if that's the best example, but like when I first watched like Rafael Nadal play live,
Okay.
the intensity that man operates in, it's like,
It's like, why?
I think I'm sweating watching you.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and he sweats buckets as well. Like,
Well, but-
absolute buckets. It's
I
disgusting.
think it comes with the pedigree, like, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It comes with the definition of being one of the greatest.
That's
I
a
think
proper singer, right? All of them.
It is, and it's beautiful to see individual voices, individual sets of techniques. It's beautiful to see this take of soul and funk as a genre revived, revitalized, right? It's
Revitalized.
Revitalized. Thank you.
I thought that was the right pronunciation. Huh?
I think you got it right. I think I was just being stupid. But yeah, it's that whole.
Stupid one.
Thanks, bro.
You're just silly.
But yeah, the whole idea
Swaps one for the other. Anyway, sorry, apologies.
the whole idea of bringing life back into something that for perhaps have been forgotten as a way of singing, especially forgotten and in all the rights of it, because it's hard to perform, it's hard to maintain this level of singing for so many years as a career.
What do you mean? What, soul?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, at this intensity, to this level. I
Yeah.
mean, there's plenty of musicians and singers that can uphold to this level, but can they endure it for a really long time? That's a great question, right? So it is demanding, it's exhausting, it's physically and mentally one of the hardest things to perform, and I am blown away.
Yeah, I think it's certainly one of the, that performance is certainly a very good performance to go back and explore further.